of the year 2020. Our short date is the 25th day of the 5th month of the year 2020. What does this say here? Who wants to try to say this right here? Artud, go ahead.
Unbelievable bees.
Unbelievable bees. So what are we going to be talking about today? The bees. The buzz, buzz, buzz. Okay. We're going to be talking about bees. So last week what you guys did is
Miss Carolina,
yes, Marina.
we need to write this.
No, you don't need to write down. You just need to listen, okay? Don't worry. Okay? All right. So with this, we're going to be talking about bees. Last week we talked about space because for English, we're trying to look at not everything in I need to mute. Okay. Not everything in English that we learn needs to be based on stories that people write, okay? So they can also be about real things that we do every day or we see every day, okay? So it's all based on facts and information. Last week, you guys did such a good job on your space report projects. This week, we're gonna be learning about bees. Yes, Maya?
Very bad.
What, sweetie? Say that again. I can't hear you, my love. Say it again.
I want do the video.
The space report video. You did it. It was wonderful, Maya. Thank you for doing that. It was really good. Okay. All right. Oh, Miss Carolina has to sneeze. Maybe not. Achoo. Okay. So we are going to be doing a honeybee or bees this week. Okay. Do you guys like bees?
I like.
Right? They're really, really cool and they're very important. So I hope that you guys learn a lot this week. Yes?
But I don't eat
The honey?
Honey, yes, because I have allergy.
You're allergic to the honey? Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Only now.
Are you allergic to bees? No.
No.
Okay, just the honey. Interesting.
Yes.
That's Maya.
Not always. Only in a little bit when the what is spring? Spring, yes.
Oh, because of your allergies, right? Because of the pollen and all of that. You're absolutely right. And that's actually something that we're going to learn about this week, Amin. So that definitely, don't worry, it won't it won't affect you through the screen. Okay? All right. So here we go. Who can tell me something that they already know about about bees? Who can tell me something that they already know about bees? It can be anything. Yes, Camila. Oops. Yes, Camila, go ahead. What do you know about bees? Camila, sweetie, you raised your hand. Do you have something to say?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The bees is doing the honey and it's very sweet.
Okay, so what do they do with the honey? What do they do with the honey? Can you repeat that, Camila? I'm so sorry, sweetie. I couldn't hear you very well.
Do honey.
Okay, what do they do with the honey? Do they make honey?
Yes.
Ah, the bees make honey, and it is, you said it was very what?
Sweet.
It's very sweet. You're absolutely right. It's very sweet, okay? And it is very sweet, okay? Excellent. Thank you for that sentence. Amin, give me another one.
Bees do honey with, no, they do honey.
They make?
Make honey.
With what? How do they make the honey then?
With flowers What
Ah,
inside?
what's
Yes.
inside? And do you know what's inside of the flowers?
I don't know.
Does anybody know?
Yes.
What is that, Timur?
They don't know in English.
Can you say it in Russian, maybe?
Пыльца.
Да, пыльца.
In Russian.
I don't know what that is. Pritsa. Okay. How pollen?
Pollen, yes, pollen.
Ah, okay. With the pollen. Okay, yeah. So what they actually do, hold on, I lost my mouse again on Zoom, as always. Okay. Very good. So they actually make the honey
It's like an
from pollen. Yes?
Yes, like that.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, they make the honey from pollen. You said from flowers, right?
Yes, from
Mhm.
flowers. In flowers, it is nectar.
Very good. Maya, how about you? Do you have something you can tell me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The beet is it's small, and the beet is yellow and black. And
Very good. They're very small,
yes,
yellow and black. Yes, Maya.
look, the bees. It's like it's very like this.
What do they do? What do you mean?
I don't know how it is like.
Okay, for example, raise your hand if you would want to hold a bee in your hands, like this. Would you want to hold a bee?
No.
No?
Fly to you and do like this.
What is that, Artur, Anna, Timur, okay? If I'm holding a bee in my hands, what is he going to do? He is going to...
Ouch.
Ouch, yes, it's going to hurt a lot, you're right.
Way ouch, because one time I do like that and it's
They can sting you. Sting is the word. They have a stinger, okay? They can sting you, okay? Very good. So bees can sting you. Very good, okay? All right, does anybody have any other information that they already know about bees before we continue? No?
Wait.
Yes,
can sting you and you would be dead.
Well, no, not necessarily. I've been stung by a bee and I'm here, okay? But my older brother is very allergic to bees. If he would be stung, he would be a little bit more, have more problems, okay? So he has to have an equa. I won't get it. He has to have medicine, medicine to help him right away, okay? Now, bees, if they sting you, it's not hard. It hurts, yes, and it will, hurt for a few days, but it's okay unless you're allergic to them, okay? Yes, Maya.
In here you have like a chocolate or something. The bees is fly here because the bees is like
Exactly. That's a great thing, okay? Bees like, okay, everything sweet, okay? They're attracted to the nectar of the flowers, and they like to eat everything that is sweet. Very good, Maya. Okay, we're going to continue. All right, hold on. I lost my mouse. Oh, Zoom. There it goes. Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot of all of these facts. Okay. All right. And here we go. We're going to continue. We're going to actually, we're going to actually learn more about bees. So we have a few videos. I want you guys to go ahead and watch them carefully. Okay. All right. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Bees. Buzzing bees can be found all over the world. Their lots of types of bees, from honeybees to bumblebees. Solitary bees, like carpenter bees and mining bees, live alone. While social bees, like the most common honeybee, live in large colonies. Each bee has a job. The important queen bee lays lots of eggs. They live a long time. Drone bees are male, and busy worker bees are female. They use beeswax to build the hive. Here are some hives in the wild.
Okay, so if you see one of these, are you going to go and play with it? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay. Oh my goodness.
And here is a beekeeper's hive. Can you see the honeycomb structure? And busy worker bees take care of the young, clean the hive, groom the queen, and they collect pollen and nectar from flowers. With their long tongues, they slurp up the sweet pollen and nectar, collecting the pollen on pollen baskets on their bodies. They make honey with the nectar and pollen. Honey is used to feed the whole colony. Did you know bees are some of the most important animals on the planet? Because they help pollinate flowers, fruits, and vegetables. This means they help other plants grow. So you can thank bees for your yummy fruit and vegetables.
Okay, so who can tell me one thing that they learned from that video? What did you remember hearing? Timur, do you remember one thing from the video?
There is loads of types of bees. There is honeybees and bumblebees.
Yeah, thank you, Artur. Okay, my love? Yes, you're absolutely right. There are different kinds of bees, but Artur, raise your hand, okay, my love? All right. Timur, do you have anything to tell us about bees? Yes, Timur? No? Okay, well, Amin is excited to tell us something. Go ahead, Amin.
Oh, we need bees because they make honey and it's very yummy and good for us.
Very good, absolutely. So we get honey from the bees. You're absolutely right, okay? Now, you say that they're very important to us. They are very important, but there is more of that reason that they're important besides just making the honey, right? What do they do from, I guess we'll find out about that in the next videos, okay? But you're right, Amin, okay? So we'll grow on that a little bit more. Does anybody else want to share something from the video that they heard?
Yes.
Yes,
Can I
Maya?
tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Wait.
Do in middle of flowers and bees fly to the home, your home, and bees do like look. The bees like have like a square and this square look this square in this what yellow. Look here.
This one here, yes, the honeycomb.
Yes.
The honeycomb here. They're actually hexagons. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yes, the honeycombs are hexagons. They're made of hexagons.
Yellow to this. The is the bees it's like waiting, and we have the honey.
Very good. You're absolutely right. So they actually make their honey. They take the pollen and nectar from the flower and take it home to the hive, and they create the honeycomb and the honey. Very good. Artur, what did you want to say?
I want to say something like
Yes, what did you want to say, Mena?
sometimes I rub my eyes and sneeze a lot because I think I have allergy on flowers.
Ah, because of spring, maybe. It could be the spring allergies like Amin has as well. Yeah, when you have new flowers and new pollen and all of that, it does create that, right? That allergy, okay? All right, so this is the different parts of a bee. Although a bee is tiny, it's so small, it does have body parts just like we do, okay? So we're going to be looking at its different body parts. We'll have to do it somewhat quickly. We only have a few minutes, but that's okay if we go over. Here we have, okay, the antenna. The antenna are the ones that are on the top of the head, right? Okay, so the antenna are actually,
Miss Carolina,
hold on, it has two antennas. Yes, Camila?
we need to write it.
You don't, you need to be listening, please, okay? All right, and they help the bee land on the flowers, okay? So these, if they didn't have antennas, they wouldn't be able to fly very safely, okay? And they can also taste and smell with their antennas, okay? Ooh. So their antennas actually help them do so many things, okay? And it's actually the way that they talk to other bees is with their antennas, okay? Yeah, antennas. How many antennas do they have?
Two.
Two. Well done. All right, so let's look quickly at this video of just their antennas.
The bee's antennae are hugely important.
So do you see the antennas here?
Yeah.
Okay, on the top of the head, and it allows them to taste the honey, to taste the nectar. It allows them to fly, to know where they're flying, okay? And they can talk to each other using the antennas here. So cool, right?
Yes, it's very cool.
Very nice, okay? So that's the way that they're able to communicate with each other.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Yes.
Okay, the proboscis, okay? So this is actually the bee's tongue. If you saw in the video, it has the antennas, but then it has something in the middle that's very long. What
Yes.
is that? It's actually its tongue, and it's a long tube that they use to get the nectar out of the flowers, okay? So here, we're actually going to see that. Are you ready?
Say something, please.
Yes, Maya.
Yes, I see this one.
Do you see it? It's here in the middle.
Yes.
And this
it's,
tongue. If you stick out your tongue,
Miss Carolina, I don't know how to draw it, and because yes, and my mom go.
Maya, don't worry, we'll get there in a second, okay? But right now, we should be paying attention to this so we have time, okay, my love? All right. So here, it's his long tongue, and this tongue is used to taste the nectar, okay? Because inside the flower, it's very deep and it's very difficult to reach it. So they have long tongues so that they can go inside of the flower to reach the nectar in the pollen. Okay, so that's very cool. And then it goes back into their mouth.
Cool.
Okay, all right. Now, the honeybee's head. What do you notice about the bee's head? What do you notice about this picture? Who can tell me?
Creepy. Oh, it's like It's creepy, Miss Carolina.
It's creepy. Why is it creepy, Artu? Tell me why. What do you see?
Because it looks like it has 5 eyes.
Oh, you're on it. Well done. It actually does. It has 5 eyes. Okay, the honeybee has 5 eyes. It has 2 large eyes called compound eyes, and then it also has 3 smaller eyes in a triangle shape on its head. So Artur, I understand why you say it's kind of creepy, okay? Because it has 5 eyes, okay? So that's quite cool though. Yes, Maya, what did you want to say?
My
What,
mom
sweetie?
go to not print it now. My mom
Maya, sweetie, we'll talk about that at the end, okay? Don't worry, okay? There's always a solution, my love, all right? I don't want you to worry. I just want you to listen right now, okay? All right, my love. Okay, don't worry. All right, the honeybee's body parts. We have the head, the thorax, and the abdomen, okay? So the head, everyone has a head, right? You guys have a head?
Yeah.
Your thorax is actually here. Your thorax is here. Everyone has a thorax as well. But look at how big theirs is. And our thorax helps connect through our neck to our abdomen and to our body. Abdomen is your stomach and all of that part, okay? So that is your abdomen. So they have something somewhat similar, okay? And so we did that one, okay? The wings, the honeybee's wings, okay? Now with the wings, okay? It actually has 4 transparent wings attached to its thorax. So imagine if we were bees, we would have wings coming out of our necks. Crazy.
What?
Okay? I know. Yes, Artur. Do you have a question, sweetie?
This bees has veins in their neck.
Well, they may be a bit different than ours for sure, okay? The bees flap their wings so fast that it's impossible to see the wings flapping while it is flying, okay? Because they're also transparent. Transparent means that they are see-through, okay? Let's look at the wings quickly. Okay, so look at, this is in slow motion, so we can actually see the wings, but this is slow motion. It's so cool, right?
Wow.
Look at that fly. Okay, it's very cool. And so if this is slow motion, imagine how it's going to look like when it's really fast. Okay, all right. And the legs. The legs are very important. Okay, they have 6 legs, and it's always the back legs that have the most pollen. Okay, the back legs are the ones that carry the pollen.
It's very small. It's 2 legs.
If the back legs are the ones that carry the pollen and take it back to the hive, because on their legs they have little baskets. It's very cool. So they can fill up the baskets, okay? And these front legs, they use to keep their antennas clean, okay? So if they need to clean their antennas, they use their legs to clean them, okay? It's very interesting, all right? So let's look at the legs quickly. All right, so if you see the back of the legs, how it fills with pollen, yes? Look at that. And it's filling up with pollen so they can take it back to their home, to their hive, and start making honey with it. Interesting, okay? And the sting, Maya, you're absolutely right. The honeybee is the only one with a stinger, really, okay? There are different kinds, but the problem is that when a bee stings you, it loses its body, so it dies. It's very sad. Okay, so the bee, when it stings you, the bee no longer can live.
Miss Carolina, what? It's
Why do they sting you?
yes.
But Maya, you know why it is? It's because it's their defense mechanism. Because when they're scared, it protects them. The problem is that when they do it, they die anyway, but they just do it because they're scared. Okay? It's just a defense mechanism that nature has given them.
Why the bee is scared? The bee fly away.
I completely agree, sweetie, but it's nature, isn't it? Okay. All right. So class, class, class.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very good. Oh, let's try that again. Class, class, class.
Yes,
Perfect. Okay. So what you are going to do today is you're going to take the different parts of the bee and you're going to label them. On Dojo, excuse me, on Dojo, there is a worksheet with the explanations of them. I will show you that in a second. Maya had a very good question. What if I can't print it? You don't need to. All of the parts of the bees are numbered. They have numbers, okay? So if you write the number down on a piece of paper while looking at the picture, then you can tell me, what is number 1? What is this?
Wing.
So, so then I write number 1, wings, okay? That's all I have to do. So if you can't print it, don't worry about it, okay? In Dojo, you have this. Let me show you.
Oh, we need to color it.
If you want, you can, okay? That's not necessary. In Dojo, you also have this worksheet, okay? Yes? And this is basically telling you the different parts just in case you forget, okay?
Do here.
Okay, does that sound good?
What we do here?
Nothing, my love. That's just there to help you, okay? All right, easy peasy?
Lemon squeezy.
All right. Wonderful. You guys have a great break, and I will see you for math, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.